Hi. So good to see you.
Me too. So good to be in your studio.
Thank you. And welcome, friends, to the Come and Grow podcast.
Yes, episode 2.
Episode 2. Ah, here we go.
It's a thing.
It's born.
We have a cadence. It's working.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. We're just really glad that you guys are joining us for this conversation.
Yeah.
And we're learning how to guide our conversation and our questions. And we thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
As we're experimenting as we go.
Yes.
So it feels really good to be here.
It's so good. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm dying to know how Pilates went. This was not regular Pilates.
Reformer Pilates.
Reformer Pilates.
You're on a machine.
Yes.
It's like there's like resistance bands built into this machine.
It's involved.
And it apparently was created to help either injured people or people who just couldn't do like mat Pilates by themselves. So it's supposed to be easier on the body.
Okay.
And I did find that. I found that my body was the good kind of sore the next couple of days. It wasn't like I'm not somebody that works out a ton, dear listener.
Yet.
So yet at the moment.
Moving toward that.
So it did not kick me in the butt, which I was really, really grateful for. But it made me feel lovely. I just I'm not a class person. That was the first workout class I've taken in almost a decade, like before COVID for sure.
Yeah.
And anyways,
so it's like following instructions
and
difficult?
Like going someplace.
Okay, just actually
and
going to the place. Being with other humans. Lauren works from home. It's a certain kind of like...
I work out from home when I do it. Yeah, I'm very like in my own little place.
Yeah.
And but I would see where like being accountable to it would be good. And then it got my head spinning to like what other kind of workout classes are.
Oh, then you started getting into like more.
We'll see what else. I don't know.
Well, TBD.
We'll see if I'm sure another Reformers Pilates will be on it. But I honestly just feel like a bougie girl, like when I do it, and it's not necessarily something like I really enjoy. I don't disenjoy it, but it's just.
It was good.
Yeah.
Would you recommend to our listeners?
I would say definitely go try it if you have not yet, if you're a Pilates person or not, and just to see. I think it was lovely.
Did you give it like a number?
Oh, I'll go out of 5. I do well out of 5s.
Okay.
More,
10's too much. 10's too far out.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay, 4 out of 5. Okay,
yeah,
so
solid. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Was it like a big like turnaround? Did you have to like go shower and everything before you could go back to work? Because that's what keeps me from going to a class.
I was hardly sweaty.
Okay, it wasn't even a sweaty class. Okay, cool.
Hardly. And maybe maybe I should have had it sweatier, but yeah.
No one's going to judge.
I kept lowering my resistance. You have control over your resistance, so I kept like
That's
lowering
amazing.
Anyway,
no one's going to judge your sweatiness. No, you can just go and do it how you want to.
Oh, thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Joy, how about you? Did you get your newsletter out?
I did get the newsletter out, which I will talk about some more later on. But I'm really excited that I got that out. But speaking of exercise, I actually wanted to tell you about this woman that I ran into at the Y today.
Yes.
So I like to swim at the Y. That's my vibe. Yeah. I'm actually pretty independent when it comes to my workouts too.
Yeah.
I don't do great in classes. I learned that in like the Samba class. And I'm like, I'm the lady at the back of the room where everyone's like, just please leave. You're just not, you need to leave. So directions, I don't do great with following instructions. Anyway, so I go to swim at the pool, and then I do like a workout with like a trainer with my camera off.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm at the Y. And of course, I don't change like anyone else. I'm behind the little, curtains. I'm not there yet where I can
just be in the locker room.
I can't do it yet. I haven't arrived. One day we'll get there. Anyway, there's this woman talking about how she's going to be 90 in November, and they're all like, "You look so great." She's like, "Yeah, I weigh the same." She literally said, "I weigh the same thing that I wore when I graduated high school." She has this like accent, and I'm like. I'm literally like from behind my curtain, like,
who is this?
Trying to see this woman. And she comes back by She's just the sweetest lady. She's talking about how she's going to run the 10K, the Virginia 10 miler coming up. And I'm like, okay, can I just have a conversation with you for a minute, please? This is how I go. Yeah. So I actually have an audio I want to play for you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay. So literally, she's like, as long as you don't use my name. I'm like, that's fine.
That's fine.
So I'm just going to play this tiny little bit
perfect.
at the beginning of this audio because I was like, I need to understand how, right?
Yeah.
She gave me the most concise advice, and it was like perfection. Okay, so I'm just going to play this for you. What tips would you give somebody who's 46 who wants to make it to, when are you turning 90?
In November.
In November. 90 in November. That sounds like a book. I feel like she should write a book. 90 in November.
Yeah.
So what?
So just enjoy yourself.
Enjoy myself.
Yeah. Take at least an hour before you go to bed to just relax. You know.
I'm so down.
Yeah. You know, even if you go to bed at 12. You know,
but
take
that last hour. Yes.
Yeah. And then start every morning with the Lord. Every morning, the first thing you do is think of what He's doing and what He's going to do. And then you don't have to think about what you've got to do. And then eat everything from the market. Eat all fresh food. And I don't enjoy salt, so I use a lot of cayenne pepper. Takes the place of Advil. And take as few pills as possible.
Few pills as possible.
Oh, as few. I take 3.
Those are medications that you have to take. Or
No,
and that was it. She went into a couple other things. But I was like bawling. She goes into a few.
It was amazing.
Is that not the most stunning moment?
Oh my gosh. I remember the last time I've met a 90-year-old, and that was not a conversation. Like,
right?
To meet that
I know.
Vibrant.
I was
of a
not
human.
expecting that. I'm already crying.
Wow.
And then she goes in to say, also, you just need good friends. Oh. And I was like, oh. She goes, do you have friends? And I was like, oh my God. Yes, I have good friends. And I'm like crying at this point. And I was just like, oh my word.
Oh my gosh.
But I just thought it was so beautiful to meet her today.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
We're about to talk about authenticity on the podcast.
Yeah.
And my whole thing that I've been stewing on for the last 2 weeks is embodiment, listening to my body. So the last thing that I'll mention before we get into our value is that yesterday I had to have a scan for my gallbladder. Boo. It was very long and involved. I'm not going to go into all the details, but today I just woke up like so happy that I could eat food.
You were either fasting for this.
I've been listening to this girl, Ray. I don't know if you guys have heard this musician, Ray. She has a song called Joy that's like stuck in my head, where the kids call it. Like the song has a chokehold on me. I can't
It's an
stop.
earworm.
It's so good. Go listen to it. Her name is Ray. That I was like, what do I want to eat today? And I just hear this Joy song in my mind. Aww. And so I went to Palmyra and I got myself, this is my little Palmyra, pitch
smoothie.
Yes, it's so delicious. It's a cocoa and peanut butter, gluten-free, dairy-free smoothie. So
Yum.
I love it. Yeah, but I think just hearing from her about how she listens to her body and how she just like the enjoy yourself piece.
So good.
Was to me like, that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Yes.
Is authenticity.
Authenticity. Yes.
Authenticity.
Yes.
So.
And how I've just been thinking about and it's along the lines, I don't know, it might be a little side quest to bring this even to talk about it, but I just want to share that the crazy Huberman guy who does all like the optimized life, like he's very into health and prolonged longevity.
Is this like the Blue Zone guy?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, the Blue Zone?
don't even remember his first name. I just know him as Huberman. He's got some kind of podcast. And he
I don't
talks
know
about
the name.
being out. Anyways, it does not matter. He was interviewing some guy who also is very like intense and like how to keep your body like ready to go, fully optimized, whatever it is, super healthy. And he took back a statement. He's like, I used to say never to, you should never, ever, ever drink alcohol because it's poison for your body. He's like, I actually am taking that back, that you should, maybe not drink, but like not just say no because it's terrible for you if it's keeping you from social interactions.
Ooh,
If you don't go out with friends because you do not drink, like it's okay to have a drink and go out and it's a social lubricant and things. And all saying ultimately because loneliness causes more harm to you than the poison of alcohol that you're refusing to intake.
they're both right.
Yeah, like
They
they're
can
like
be.
they like.
I mean,
and obviously, like not
especially if
like
you have
alcoholics or, that's
alcoholisms,
like completely separate.
situation,
It's the people who are over optimizing their lives to live this super pristine,
It's perfect kind of
yes, like
life.
well
Let your guard
ran.
down.
Yes, like live a little. And I am not like, and if you are sober for any, I'm not saying go drink for like. Please hear me on that. I'm saying don't miss the forest through the trees. Like, you have to live your life. You have to live a full life and be around people.
Yeah.
And is you're looking to optimize your life keeping you from having that?
Yeah. And I mean, that could be, such a great conversation. Just the loneliness and people. Maybe we add that one to our values because I feel like that could be something we talk about later. But just to respond to what you're saying and just say a little bit, like, there are so many things that hold us back from spending time with people.
Yeah.
And when this sweet woman looked at me and was like, and also have good friends, and I just looked at her. I mean, my eyes were just like, I was ugly crying at that point. After she said, spend time with the Lord in the morning, I was like, I love Jesus. And I spend time with, like, that's so sweet. Like, she's like, do you have friends? Because my face is just like contorting. I'm like, yes, I do. I have very good friends. But yeah, like to your point, don't let anything hold you back from spending time with people. Like, I've seen reels where people are just like, I don't want to go out. It's too late. It's too this. We have all these excuses that we don't want to socialize. And socializing is awkward.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
There's nothing
Yes.
like to take that away.
Yes.
It's part of just being human. So anyway, do it. Do the thing.
Just go out. Live a little.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
So Lauren, do you want to start us off on authenticity?
Well,
This is
the systems uber nerd. I of course have a definition.
Love
for
it.
This value. It's a podcast value of ours.
Tell me what you found.
So authenticity is the quality of being authentic, which is like, okay, great. But then what is authentic? And Merriam-Webster says authentic is not false or imitation. It's real, it's actual. And it had a sub point that said it's true to one's own personality, spirit, or character.
Yes, I love
I
that.
really liked that. Being true to one's own personality, spirit, or character. Oh, and to live authentically, you have to know your own personality, spirit, or character. And so much of our lives are put on us, and we conform to what it is in our family or in society or what we think people expect of us. And we have to choose to get to know our own personality, spirit, and character in order to live authentically. Yeah. And that's a little hard.
So hard.
I feel like I like putting the value of authentic on the podcast because I feel like we know true to the personality, character, spirit of the podcast. It's like, oh yeah, like because we can determine that. Like we get to decide.
Yes. What is the authentic to?
And what's not authentic, like what's false as we show up. But when it comes to one's self, authenticity is just a little bit more deep.
It is. It is definitely true. And I love that you looked up the definition. I went into the root meaning. That's always how I start, because I'm like, I love the definitions too, but I'm like, but what did like originally, like what was like back in the day? So what I found was the Greek was the auto part of authenticity. It was like, hang on, I think I wrote it down. The Greek word's actually pretty cool. Authentikos, of course. It meant original, genuine, principle, and actually it's self. So autos was about self, and hentes is the one who acts. So it acts as themselves. And the word self was highlighted. This is when I did my research with my droid. That's what I call my AI, which is a conversation for another time. He's my droid now. Anyway, what I found was, that acting from self, not performing for others. So it's reliable. It's not false, like that same thing that you were finding.
Yeah.
And then what I found really fascinating was, then the question is, what are we identifying as ourself?
Yes. Yes.
And then I started thinking about IFS and parts, because the description of parts that Richard Schwartz gives is like, it's the center of ourself. It's not, so if we're authentic to the self, then that's true authenticity, right? And the self described in IFS information, I actually call it the held self, because I believe in a self that's held in the hands of God. It's actually like in the center, like the seated with Christ in the heavenly places self. That's kind of how I see it. And from that place, it's when you're calm, you're clear. There's a bunch of C words that kind of describe the authentic center self.
Yeah.
You're courageous, you're creative. It's the like originating ground of the self. Instead of what we think sometimes are ourselves are usually fragments.
Right.
Or parts of ourselves that are kind of like, it could be a protector self, and I could be like, so then it's like, when we're thinking about it in society, people are like, just be yourself, just do your thing. But if it's not your true, like if you haven't found your truest self, you could be acting from a fragmented part.
Right.
Instead of like your actual center.
Self. Yes.
Yeah. So that's kind of like what I found that I thought was really intriguing.
To find our truest self is obviously parts work. So therapy.
It's a kind of therapy, right?
Therapy.
Right. Yeah.
And which you have done a lot of with investigating, like actually doing the parts work with somebody. I have not done any of that. I've not sought help in my not going to classes. I also don't really like going to anything, including therapy, apparently. And so, like, I've not done the work of parts work, but as I've gotten older, I feel more sure of, like, my true self, like, my rooted self, like, as with age. But I feel like sometimes you can get older and get further
away from who you really are. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, and I would just say in your defense that, you're like, I haven't done, but I feel like parts work is so intuitive.
Yeah.
That when you go, if you actually spending time in like his books or like looking at it, it's kind of like, oh, I've done this in this other way. It's just a personification of like fear or like a situation. And like when you've done work with your emotions or with whatever, trying to find your center with Christ, like it's still parts work. It's just not, anyway, it's not like this exclusive,
fair.
thing. You've done plenty.
You don't only access your truest self
through this modality.
Yes.
It's just a modality, right?
Yeah,
exactly. It's not trying to exclude anybody with that. Like,
but it's lovely.
It's great. It's wonderful, and it has worked wonders for me personally to discover my center. I'm really grateful.
And I feel like culturally there's a lot of talk about, oh, that's my younger self speaking, or I'm reacting this way because of something that came up in childhood. I feel like there's a lot of talk around, oh, this isn't how it's almost like not even how I, maybe it is how I want to be showing
true.
up.
Yes.
To like this, I'm not choosing to show up in this way. It's like bubbling out of me, and I know that's not who I am.
Yes.
Who I know I am.
Yeah.
And we almost get to choose that. Like we get to choose who we are to some point of how we show up authentically and who we are and our authentic self. That's wild. I mean, because we get to determine it. I mean, some of it's given to us, and like it's how we've been designed. But even all the frameworks, I was thinking about this prepping in some of the frameworks we have to understand who you are, like the Myers-Briggs test, the Enneagram, like all these things that are there to help you understand who you are. They're only tools, and they do not define you as at all. Like you get to choose to define you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And the thought that I really like regarding like finding your true self, or like my kind of philosophy on that, is the closer that we can get to the voice of the living God and his original design of what he intended, because he holds the blueprints of how did I make Lauren to be? How did I make Joy to be? Yeah. And so when I just love those moments with God where you just go and you're like, okay, here's what's happening. Is this like on the plans? Because, and then Jesus is like, well, no, actually, no. And then he, kind of like rolls out the architecture plans of his original design. And then I see it as more of like alignment.
Yeah, that's good.
Right? Where then it's like there's choice involved, where I'm actually going to choose to believe what you, it's again like affirmations, like who you say that I am. It's just kind of a different way of seeing that. And then going, okay, I'm going to agree that this is actually who you've made me to be. And you've, this is what you've put in me to do. And I'm going to agree and I'm going to live into this in alignment with what heaven says is true about me. So I think that for me, living out my authentic life looks like that.
Yeah.
It looks like actually how do I find it on my own? I've tried lots of things to find it all by myself. I've gone lots of roads that didn't really lead me to my truest self.
Yeah.
And I've gotten lost.
Yeah.
Really, really lost and lonely. And then finding that, the Father, it's like we all have this prodigal part of us that just takes us off on these random roads, and then we come to ourselves. It says in that scripture, he came to himself and then kind of concocted a plan to go back home, which wasn't what it ended up being, but whatever gets us back on the path toward dad's house is good. And then like discovering like, oh, you are so much more than I ever imagined. You're not just going to take me back as a slave, but you actually are adopting me.
Yeah.
Again, when I was no longer your son, now you bring me back home. So I feel like it all kind of begins there.
Yeah.
And then it's just maintenance after that.
That's danger. Will you give us those C's again?
There's a couple. These are just a few. There's actually more.
Okay.
And I will just take a minute to, this is the Richard Schwartz No Bad Parts book, which I'll mention here if you're interested in IFS and like how things work. I use a form of IFS. I kind of go off book a little.
Yeah.
But those C's are of the self are calm, clear, courageous, creative. Those are just a few of them. I think there's 8 total.
Yeah.
Which I could probably find.
It's okay. I can drop it down in the show notes.
Great. Put it in there.
Rest of them.
All the C's.
Yeah. They're so
And I think
anchoring.
they really are. It really just helps you like, okay, am I acting out of my authentic self right now?
Yeah.
Do I feel calm? Do I feel clear?
Yeah.
And there's ways to get back to that.
Right.
And that's what the parts work is about.
Right.
Like what's keeping me
from living here.
From being in a calm place, from being in a courageous place. And then you can address those parts.
Oof.
And then it's just the parenting job, which I won't get into right now. Maybe we could talk about parts another time. But how about you as far as like living in your true self? Like what helps you to kind of realign, to kind of come back to that choice of like, I get to choose who I'm going to be right now. Like, how do you do that?
I feel my personality or something, I feel like I've always just been me. Like, like wearing wild clothes in like the 5th grade and not caring what anybody else had to say about it. When my husband asked my father for my hand in marriage, my dad responded with, well, she's going to do what she wants to do. Like, he didn't even say yes. Like, that's not my permission to give.
Like basically, ask her. That's amazing.
So I feel like I am an authentic self until I am in fear or I'm not calm. And it's in those times. And I don't operate out of those places very often. And when I have, they're very like hallmarked in my life of, I was
done
like, because I'm either fully living my authentic self or I'm fully out of it.
Right.
Personally, it's like
I think that's true for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're either in it or we're in a part. Or we're in a feeling. We're like, or you know, when you have an exile, you're flooded. You have like an emotion that's taking over, kind of thing. Yeah.
And I never want to be there again. Like I do not like that. I do not like the anxiety that comes with it, the fear that comes with it. I don't like my nervous system being dysregulated. I don't like it. So.
I think everyone would agree with that statement. I don't like it either.
But you can be so disconnected with yourself that that's all you know. Because for a while, like when you're in it,
that's just
it is what it is, and it's so hard to take the step back and say, like, is this who I really want to be in my days? Am I going to choose to like continue to live in this part of me, in this emotion, in this overwhelm, or am I going to do something about it and step out of it? And you need help with that.
You do.
With God's help, therapy help, a friend to help.
Even a good journal prompt can get you out.
A good
right?
journal, yep. That the time I was, I'll just share this real quick. But I was like way overwhelmed in life. I was in my 20s, and you don't know yourself in your 20s.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, I mean, maybe you do. I'm sorry. I should not speak for you.
Maybe not everyone.
Maybe that does not speak for everybody. But I know me in my 20s, I had no idea who I was. And a lot of my definition was who I was for with work and what that meant for me. So I had a lot that I was doing, and I would come home every day from work and just complain to my husband. And he finally looked at me. He's like, I will not listen to this anymore. You can find somebody else to talk about. You can go journal about it. But until you change something, you cannot tell me anymore about this.
Whoa.
Because he's just like, you're not, it's the same story every time.
Wow.
And I was so upset with it. And there's not, like, he couldn't get me out of it.
No.
And so he's just like, I won't be complicit in you staying here anymore. I won't help this along.
Yeah.
So I journaled, and I wrote my feelings out in that journal, and it was so striking to see like what was actually like going through my head.
You want a plug for journaling?
I closed that journal. I never touched it again. I probably have it still with just one entry in it, and I completely shifted my life after that.
Wow.
I completely chose a different and that's a whole story. But
can we write that down for later? Because I feel like that should be for later. We should do like backstory journaling moments. I'm like gonna make a note. Journaling moments.
Is journaling a value we can have?
Ooh, yes. Journaling should be a value.
Anyway, so yeah, I have a hard time then when there's watching others be out of authenticity with themselves, because I'm so desperate for them to be in like their authentic self. And like that's just my heart cry for people, is to fully live into your calm, creative, courageous self.
Yeah. Oh, compassion's in there too, but I don't think I don't think I said that out loud. But compassion's in there too, which goes toward others
Yes.
and
Self.
toward you.
Yes.
Self-compassion. Ooh, we need to add that to the values too.
Yes.
That would be a really good one.
Yes. I'm taking notes. Amazing.
Yeah. That's so good. I really love. Thank you so much for sharing that story.
Yeah.
About that change. I think that's something that I really love about you is the way that it just doesn't take much. You are literally unlike anyone that I know. Because other people, I'm like, is it Groundhog Day? Did we just have the same conversation about the same situation? The conversation your husband was unwilling to have?
Yes.
The one he was like, I think that we're done.
We're done.
I'm done.
I'm done. Yeah. You should be done, but you're not, so I'm done.
You should be done. I'm done. But with you, Lauren, you just see the thing, and it's like, as soon as you have enough information, like you have the intel, you're like, and we're done.
I'm done.
So it's always been like I've seen you do that with very even simple things. Yeah. You make a decision and you stay with it.
Yeah, just do it.
So it really impresses me, and I don't know what that's like, unfortunately, because I'm sometimes the Groundhog Day lady. Anyways, I just love that. Thanks. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah, thank you for sharing. So,
any other words on authenticity?
I think I'm good on authenticity.
Love it. I don't know. I just want
trying to think if there's anything.
I just want to encourage our listener, like if there's any thoughts around authenticity that you hold dear. I feel like this is such a value that because it's authentic to you.
Yes.
So like what it means to you. And so that's why I'm like, I choose my authenticity because like that's how I live my life. Like I'm so aware like when I'm not in it, I was like, oh no, I'm choosing elsewhere.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'm curious if you have any thoughts around it because I would love to read them, or you can send us a voice note on Instagram.
Oh, please.
We can hear your voice also.
If you want to send us a voice note or drop us a comment, we would love for you to come into our DMs. That would be awesome.
I'd love to continue this conversation. Yeah. I could speak for 2 hours on authenticity.
Authenticity, for sure. So if we gave them a solid like prompt that they could hold on to, wonder what that would be like. What does authenticity mean to you? Yeah. Or how do you live into your authenticity?
That's good.
What would you say?
How do you live into your authenticity?
Okay.
And I do well with opposites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, when are you not living your authentic self? Like,
that's a great question.
When are you feeling disconnected from who you want to be in this world? I feel like that's like how I have to look at things.
I love that. Yeah, we'll drop that question in the show notes too, so that you can actually have it.
Yes.
Maybe you spend some time in your journal.
Yes. All the props for journaling.
And then let us know what you came up with, or not. Also,
yes,
if you wrote some things that you're like, wow, okay. Maybe I'm not gonna.
Yeah, not sharing that with anybody.
You do, yes. Yep. Full for permission to non-share.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
So, do you wanna?
What have you been learning lately, Joy? I cannot wait.
I think for me, the biggest conversation has just like conversation internally with the Lord, and just kind of the content that I'm creating right now is around embodiment, really around the life that I have lived disembodied. I just wrote an essay on Substack, and I started writing my email, which I talked about last week, and then it was too long, and then I was like, well, this is a Substack essay. So then I put it in Substack, because that's how I roll. I try to send emails that are not like forever long. And so I really just started thinking about this because of a post that we did for Renovare, a 400-word post, which I was like, I have way more to say than that. And the Lord just started bringing up instances of when I started feeling connected to my body, and how long that took for me to actually go like, oh, I have a body. She's trying to talk to me, and there's ways for me to connect with her. And it just really has been at the forefront of my mind for probably the last 2 weeks. I've just been thinking about it a lot. And the one line that came up as I was writing was just this idea, and it was from our conversation at Selah Sisters on Monday, which I think I might share this sentence too. This is the book that we did at Selah Sisters. It's a Cultivate book by the Cageless Birds, and the portion that we did with the Melissa Helser article where she was talking about our humanity being a gift. I think that was actually it, like embracing your humanity as not a hindrance, but as a meeting place with God. And I think that was one of the first times that I started to feel my body was actually in worship. I was a good little Baptist girl, but I had friends in the Assemblies of God church where they did lots of fun things. And the music was so much fun over at my friend's church. So we would just go to worship and just get all into it. And I just remember feeling my body felt alive and I felt loved by God and I felt connected. And that was like one of the first places was like in music and even in dancing, because I grew up in Chile, which there's a lot of dancing in Chile. So I think that's just kind of where I've been, just exploring what it looks like to hear my body. And one of the ways that she communicates with me is through limits. That's what I'm discovering, is that the limits to my body, especially to my age, which is why I'm talking to the lady at the why, like, how are you doing this? But my limits, I think, are the language of my body to me. Yeah. And if I listen, I know that I'll go further. Well, you know, no one's going to live forever, but I do really want to be honoring. Yeah. And I believe that our body is created with the ability to connect with us, to speak to us from the Lord even. I would agree. It's not about like doing every whim, every emotion. It's about like attunement, awareness, listening. So that's kind of so good. And you know, it just comes back to like the repetitive stuff, which is just like getting enough sleep. Eating the right things. Eating food from the market.
Not drinking too much.
Not drinking too much. But actually staying hydrated, you know? Exercise. It's just the simple stuff that everybody's like, la, 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 la. Nobody wants to hear it. But it's true. I wish it wasn't true.
I heard somebody
But I feel so happy right now because I went to the pool. And I had really good food this morning. Yeah. And like, my body's like, thank you.
Yeah. It does not take a whole much.
It doesn't. So that's kind of the vein of learning that I've been in. How about you, Lauren?
Oh wait, I just want to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
One, Joy's newsletter is beautiful.
Aww.
And she gives journaling prompts and things to think about and shares her resources, and you should go sign up for them. Thank you. Just saying.
Thanks for the plug.
Yes. I was so excited. I was so excited to see it the other day. I was like, oh, I came through. And I have flagged your Substack to actually read. And
it takes a minute.
It's a long one. It's little Joy. This is the photo, and it just made me so happy.
Yay. I love that picture too. I'm like, oh, she's in there.
So embodied. Because we are so embodied as kids. Like, and then as women, we are told to shut down our bodies in so many ways.
So many.
Like that.
Especially when you grow up in church, which is a conversation for another time.
Yeah, just this culture. Like, you have to stay skinny. You have to freeze your forehead. You have to, like, do all these things.
Or get bangs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not liking your forehead. Get the adorable bangs.
Yeah. No money for Botox? No problem.
Thanks. That's so funny. Anyways, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's just, I'm glad you're ruminating on it and being in it, and to get to hear it. It's just, embodiment is such a good thing to talk about and to learn about and to actually like consider for ourselves.
100%.
And that's like, I'm learning how, maybe not embodied. I've been recently, I'm just naturally in my head. Yeah. So I was inspired by a gal's her Instagrams and how she shows up, and it's just so different than anybody else that I see creating content. Like I feel like everybody creating content right now, it's like the exact same thing.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
cut and paste, replace, like templated out, everything. It's just like all the same thing. And she just, I don't know, it's just so different, and it like shook me. And she shared a post, and she made like a little zine.
Okay.
In order to
like a paper zine?
A paper zine. So
I'm so down.
I learned how to make a paper zine.
Stop it right now. Did you bring one? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to be not so loud, but I want to be very loud right now, but I know I have a mic on.
So I made a little zine.
You should have prepared me because I'm overjoyed right now. Guys, you have to see. Look at
Which
the zine.
I used a template for it.
It's a little blue zine that she used a template, and then she was like, wait, you made these pieces?
Yeah, like I made like all the, I made it, but like this is all me and my words and stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Guys, you have to, okay, are you going to share the name of this chick?
So,
possibly or not?
I will share what I'm inspired by.
Okay.
I'm planning on making this making my zine an Instagram post inspired by her. So I will put my post down in the I will have it up by the time show notes come out, and I will tag her in my Instagram post.
So cute. Did you make an extra one for me?
You can have that one, and I'll make another one.
You can't show this to me and not give it to me. You can't do that. So adorable.
It was my first time folding it and everything, so like I had to, like I'm excited to do it again also.
Oh, you guys are gonna love this. But now my head is spinning
of like, I want to do this for like birthday gifts.
Yes.
And like little
Mine's coming up.
mementos. Yes.
Next month.
And like how else? And maybe even like learn how to stitch and like because like I learned how to make these journal covers and leatherworking, and I really enjoyed that, and like binding, and I feel like that's one thing I can do with my hands that like I really enjoy. I've been trying knitting, and I'm just
it's not there.
My brain, like I need to learn so much in order to do it.
Yeah,
there's not enough space in my brain.
The learning curve is intense at first. I understand.
Yeah. So anyways, I learned how to make a zine, but I feel like I'm just learning to get more in my body. And for me, a lot of times that just means in my hands. So making sure I'm journaling.
The hands, it's definitely, definitely embodied.
Yeah. So that's what I'm learning.
Okay, you definitely should have prepared me for that, because I'm like screaming on the mic. You're going to have to edit it out, but I'm so excited. You say handmade, and I'm like perked up. Yeah. Immediately. That's my code word. Handmade.
And for anyone that's curious, I designed it in Canva, but I went looking on like TikToks and stuff and like YouTubes to just see like how do people do this? And some people like actually like legitimately like do it all themselves.
Yeah.
But I use
like collage and like create the whole thing.
But some people do collage. They take photos of it and they print it, because the whole thing of a zine is like self-published short form magazine that can go out. So it's not necessarily to be fully handmade, one of a kind.
No, it's supposed to be reproducible enough that it's like
yeah. So you're not looking to
because I needed one more idea of something to try.
To try and do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then you make all your pages. I use Canva to like make all my pages. And then there is this, I don't know who she is. She's got this little zine creator, and you give the PDF, the 8-page PDF, and she has this little free tool
that formats it on a page.
So you just print one 8.5 by 11, you fold it, and you cut it in such a way that then you like origami fold it.
I'm obsessed.
And it's a little zine.
Yeah. Immediately.
Yeah. It is super cool. And I'll drop the zine gals like how to make it down below, because it was just so good.
I'm having a hard time just sitting down right now. And I did not even drink coffee today. This is only green tea and pure joy. I'm so excited. I love it.
And I just felt it felt good to be inspired and then actually take
do a thing.
Action.
Yes. That's the best. To do it like right away.
Yes. Yeah. Instead of being inspired and then it just goes into a saved collection that you never touch again. Yeah.
love it.
And it didn't cost me any money.
Free.
I already had the printer, so it's perfect.
It's amazing. So much to love about it. Are we done yet? Because I need to go make one right now.
Well, so what are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to making your first zine?
I'm about to go make a zine this minute. I have to pick my kid up, and then we're going to make zines.
When he's a zine maker.
Oh, yeah, he is. He makes comics. He's going to be about this. He already uses Canva like a pro. Like, he shows me stuff all the time. He makes his little videos. And this is my son we're talking about. He's going to be 13 this summer in August. And he makes these little videos. And then I taught him how to make, like, thumbnails for his videos. So he does these videos with his buddies. And then we put them unlisted on YouTube. But that way he can, like, share them with his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so he can do some Canva.
Yes.
The boy can do some Canva. So
anything else you're looking forward to?
Yeah, as far as what's coming up for me, it's great. I'm actually, besides the zine this afternoon, I'm actually feeling really inspired to start doing more content on Instagram. I'm mostly like a stories girl. If you follow me, like, I'm definitely hitting stories pretty hard. But then when it comes to a post, it's like maybe once a month. And I just really want to be more consistent there.
Yeah.
So I've been dreaming about some content. I put out a little stories poll a few days ago that came back like really great. Thank you for those of you that participated.
Yeah.
That was super helpful. Just about categories of soul care that we could, talk about, that we could kind of bring into the conversation. I'd love for my socials to be feel like a soul care session, like what we do literally right here. Like I sit there, and so I talked about embodiment. That was actually the highest. There was like religious trauma, there was like simple soul care, and there was another one, I can't think of it right now, but it was really great feedback. And I think I'm also going to go back to some of the things that I learned in the Creative Bodega. Actually, it was called The Coven with M. Connors.
Yes.
I feel like I've told you about her. She's like a Canva expert, so she taught me everything I know about Canva, using templates and then adjusting them for yourself.
Yeah.
She's just been super helpful. So I think what's coming up for me as far as like what I want to work on. And then we have some trips. We have a trip to Colorado with Renovare, with the Renovare team. I'm really excited about that. We go to this Franciscan retreat center, and it's just like a dream, and the weather is like perfection. I think it's Colorado Springs or somewhere like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where. It's like an hour from the Denver airport.
Okay.
And then after that, for my birthday, I'm going to go see Lucy in Texas.
So good.
She's going to take me to all the places that she's been wanting to take me, and we can't buy one thing because we're packing up.
Yeah. Can't.
She has a Prius, and everything has to fit, including her cat and the sewing machine and whatever else, and her growing bag and shoe collection now.
Sure.
If anybody watches her little fashion, there's like a lot of new things coming in. So that's June for me. It's going to be busy, but it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So how about you? What's coming up for you?
Practically what's coming up is I haven't decided if I think I've decided I'm going. I just haven't figured out the practicalities of it. But my dad's side of the family this is the second year in a row that they have rented a beach house in Edisto Island in South Carolina.
Nice.
Right on the water, and giant house. And I
feel like you went, did you go last year?
I did go last year, yeah. And I slept on the couch for a night or two, and then Ben came down, and we got an Airbnb, and we stayed separately. Because I'm like, it's a lot of people in one house.
Yeah, that's, yes.
So now I'm
sound
debating about driving. I've been looking at Airbnbs, but I'm like, if it's just me, I'm fine sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
So trying to decide if I go for a night or two.
Yeah.
And when, and I don't know, all of those things
coming together.
Yeah. So I'm it's coming up very here soon, and I just don't know very practically what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I hope I go, because I want to go.
Yeah.
It's just.
Is this like in the next couple weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ben's starting a project down at the lake.
Yeah.
So
it's going to like a big.
He has to commute every day, and then he's not around, so that just means like we got to figure out what's going with the dog.
Right.
If I choose to travel while he's working down there.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's so I mean, so then it's like what's coming up is the fact that my sweet parents are aging. And so any opportunity, like, oh, they're in like my part of town. Like they live
No, if they're anywhere close.
Yeah, they live in Michigan. We're in Virginia. So like, okay, that's like I can drive that.
What is that, like
easily.
a 5 hour?
It's probably 6.5,
6.5, okay.
It's past Charleston.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's South Carolina?
South Carolina.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, yeah, so like Charleston's like 45 minutes away from it. It's probably like the biggest town.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I got to figure out if, how I do that. But like, I want to make the most of every opportunity.
I totally get that.
To see them.
Yeah.
And to be with them. And my aunts and uncles are going to be there. And all my cousins get there. And it's just such a lovely time. And it brings so much joy.
And if you're, joy.
Yeah.
And if you're there just for a few days,
Right.
it doesn't get crazy. When people go for a whole week to the beach, I'm just like, with their whole family, I'm like,
It's a lot.
Do you like a vacation from your vacation? Like, how do you do that? I cannot. So, but yeah. Like go for a visit, get some beach walks.
Right, exactly.
The question is, do you take the computer or not?
Right. I don't think so. Because like, I don't think there's time.
Do we work or do you not work at the beach?
Yeah, and I guess, and that's probably what I have a couple clients whose projects have started, but I'm waiting on homework for them. So like,
So you're not wanting to like leave them.
Yeah, like I need to time it up with all my projects that I have going on
For sure.
now to make sure I'm not ghosting on work at all. So yeah, that'll probably be a part of it. And it's weird. Like I'm probably not going to make this decision until like the Saturday before. Like, and then I'll go on like Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways.
Well, we'll hear next time.
Yeah,
how
if I
it
went or didn't go.
If you went or didn't go. And I think maybe next time I'll be back from. No, won't be back from somewhere. Oh no, we're going to Asheville too. June is just a nuts. Nuts.
So
month.
if our cadence on the podcast is a little wonky, just be generous.
Yeah.
With
Hang
us.
in. We'll be in and out this summer. And yeah, we just hope that you have a wonderful summer, whatever plans you make.
Yeah.
May they be authentic plans.
Yeah. Yes.
Make authentic plans, friends.
Yes.
Journal about your plans.
Yeah. Yep.
Make choices.
So good. Yeah, we're not
Authentic
doing things
choices.
that just other people expect us to do.
Yeah.
Like, what is true
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for joining
being
us.
here.
Anything else we want to
I don't know.
say? Wrap up?
Thanks for letting me come over and do this.
I loved it. Today was great. I loved it.
Yeah, and thank you, listeners, for joining us. Be sure to subscribe and give us any feedback that you have as we continue to
Improve
grow
and
we appreciate all that you have to send our way. We very much appreciate it. So yeah,
Awesome.
Thanks, Joy. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Do you
Have pain in your body on a regular basis, or do you just kind of
no
pain
The only way to have to get rid of pain is to move.
to keep moving?
Yeah, if I get up during the night, my neck's hurting something, I'm moving.
You're moving. Moving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you next. You're gonna give me
And we
tips
getting
too.
ready to go to the stretch class.
It's believable.